Ahoy, mateys! I've been here on the deck of my houseboat, and I have officially started my treasure hunting company. So, here on the Blue Orchid, this is the first collaborative call to action for people who are on the server, to my knowledge. And that is to help me complete the Treasure Hunter's Creed. So this book contains all of the vast wisdom of treasure hunters everywhere, everything that we've learned in our journeys, everything that we aspire to be as treasure hunters. So if you would like to share your knowledge, just come on over to my houseboat. Feel free to walk right in, have yourself a look around, but don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. And all you have to do is take this book, and you can look through some of the amazing wisdom that's already here. Things like 6 feet under is for bodies, but 6 fathoms below is for booty. Or real pirates hide their gold between their teeth. And you can just go ahead, go to the last page of the book, and insert your wonderful treasure hunter knowledge there. And then put it back. Please don't sign the book. But after some amount of time, we'll close up the Treasure Hunter's Creed book. I'll sign it, and this will be words to live by for pirates everywhere. Oh, did I say pirates? I meant to say treasure seekers. Arr. Of course, every good treasure seeker needs a treasure map, so this particular one shows the location of my houseboat in relation to the Mushroom Island and the spawn house. And I don't see any, here's the chicken cooker, but I don't see any other structures here yet. So either folks are not building in this set of, I think it's four chunks, or they just haven't been on yet to build. It is only day 2, I think, or 3? 2? I think it's 2. Our treasure hunting! Oops. Alright, so I've built my first ever skeleton grinder, and I'm going to test it out here. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I did everything correctly. But it's pretty simple, old school design in which the skeletons spawn in this room. And then their stuff... What? What? Is my room too big? Oh. Whoa. Okay. Never mind. I see what I did wrong. These go one up in the corners. No? What'd I do wrong? Aw. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure exactly why the water source wasn't working to begin with, but now we have all water in this room funneling towards the entrance, or towards the exit, I guess I should say. Uh-oh. That was bad. Go right into my own trap. Now up we go. And then I've got to break the block at the top. And I'm all completely out of food. Oh, I just realized something. This is a problem. I didn't finish the top. I didn't finish the path going this way. So we got to close that up for the moment. I forgot to make the sides here that they're not able to jump out of. So this should be 2 blocks high. Whoops. I hear them in there. They're coming. They're coming for me. Alright, and then when they come up the water chute, they go across here. And then they should plummet to their deaths. And then here's the view from the inside. So those bones are from the first skeleton that I manually killed. Oh, shoot. I left the torch on the spawner. Alright, so we've got skeletons spawning in the dark room, coming towards us here, and then going up. In a few moments, they should come down onto this block here. Looks like the spawner is working. Oh, I just heard one of them fall down. And if they're all dying when they hit the ground, I may actually lower the water tower so that they land here and they don't die, but they basically just have like 1 or 2 hit points left. I have a work in progress house. I think it's Vaughn's. I really like the sort of upside down geometry and the way that he used the andesite and the cobble sort of interspersed. Don't know if he is willing to show that yet. All right, we are going down the anchor chain, and I have leveled out the floor of the ravine. So it's pretty easy to traverse. You don't have to worry too much about all this water. And if you go off in this direction over here, so here's the anchor with the diorite. And then if you look for this symbol, and you go down here, and I'm going to still pretty this up a little bit, you can see through the glass there is the skeleton spawner in there. And after just a few moments, they will start to spawn. And he should start swimming up. And he goes up, up, up this pipe. And then he goes across the pipe. And then he comes down here. Now I'm going to wait till the second one falls, because I want to show you how cool this is. And actually, I'll go ahead and do that so you can kind of see my inventory get updated. Like I said, it'll take a minute or two. It's fully automated, meaning there's water that will push them all the way. Whoops, that one died without stopping on the block, because I saw him take some damage over here. I have not seen that happen before, actually. But I'm going to put some stairs in here. So anyway, the idea is you could get like 3 or 4 different skeletons all standing here at once. And then one sword swipe should kill... Oh, I missed getting 2 of them. One sword swipe should kill them because of the... sweep attack. So I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance on this. If you, for some reason, wanted to go in there... I'm going to be putting a door right here, for example. Although I really don't know why anybody would. It's actually probably pretty dangerous. I'm thinking of putting a... And it seems like there's a light source in this room. Oh, there is. That's why they're not spawning. There we go. Now they're really going to spawn. Yeah, now it's much darker in there. Okay. I don't know if that light... Ooh, can I get an enchanted bow? No. You definitely do not need a iron sword. A wooden sword will do. A stone sword will be fine. But do try to get one with looting on it, because that will actually help. And then sometimes the guys with armor... This guy's probably fine for 1 hit. But sometimes the guys with armor might take more than 1 hit. Alright, we're going to wait till we get at least 2 guys in there. Alright, I've also created a little mini cactus farm, and actually it's a green dye farm, and the way that it works is the cactus should grow up adjacent to that fence post. They should fall into the water and then be washed to this corner where there's a hopper going down into a furnace, and there's a hopper here with fuel, and this is intended for one-use fuel. Such as slabs or things that will just burn 1 cactus at a time. That will automatically go, and then the proceeds will be pumped out the bottom. Now I just used it to make some glass and some gold and iron. That's why that stuff is in there. Just holding it in there while I go do some exploring down here. But I'm hoping that you'll be able to see this actually work in action in a moment. And this is just at the other end of the ravine from where I was before. So I'll tell you what, I'll just stand up here and we'll watch it go. Alright, if I did this correctly, we should be cooking some single cactus. And I did. And now I will be able to make my green hardened clay for the pipes. Alright, so Volratho is on a bit, and I've been trying to gather up green stained clay, or create it, to replace the pipes with green so they look more like, well, Mario pipes or some kind of pipes. And then I kind of rearranged this a little bit here, but basically the main thing that I did is I added this lever here, so when I want to do maintenance I can turn the lights on. So there's lights in the ceiling and this will not spawn. I guess if we have like maybe mob cap issues or something like that, we can turn it off and then it won't count against whatever we're trying to do. But it doesn't seem to be a problem, to be honest. It's not creating a ton unless we're down here. And even then, it's not too bad. So I think that's probably it for tonight. I'll have to continue working on this tomorrow when my cactuses produce some more green dye. But I feel pretty good about how it's going so far. Greetings, our Smalek here. I'm back on the Island Life server with Just Vaughn. Hello, 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 guys. That's his catchphrase. One of the things that I love doing most on this server is just boating around and kind of cruising in and out between all these islands. There's some areas that have really cool, like, canals. You can just zoom around. What I'm doing right now, though, is I'm just looking around the server for suitable islands for my... Well, for two things, because, you know, yo-ho-ho, pirate's life for me. If I don't have a good, suitable location to hide treasure, then what kind of pirate am I? And two, I need a central base of operations. Now, up here on the right, you can see Just Vaughn's house. Actually fairly close to mine and spawn, but not too far away. Really nice architectural build. Really good color palette there. So I don't want to build too close to his house, but I'm just going to look around for various landmarks, and I'm kind of taking some notes of coordinates on a piece of paper because I'm also noting like landmarks that I could use. Ooh, this would actually be almost a perfect spot for my place. I'm looking for a cliffside like this, but I don't want to be that close to Vaughn. No offense. We want to add a little bit of mystery and mystique to our locations. Here's another decent one. That one's decent. So I'm just going to look around a bit here, and I was going to give you an example of a landmark that I was going to name. Oh, here's one. So this landmark right up here I call Balancing Rock because, whoops, I just crashed into gravel. It looks like a rock just sort of balanced precariously hanging out over the water with a tree on top. So I was thinking of going around and naming these locations, but I don't want people on the server to think, oh, that's cool too. Looking Glass Mountain or something. I don't want people to think that I'm claiming those lands as my own. So I don't think I'm going to put a physical marker there on them at this point. So anyway, I'm going to go look for some locations. I might insert some into the videos. We'll see. And we do have a world border on the server. And check this out. There is a ripe desert temple just beyond this border. And that is a shame. I wonder if I can accidentally boat through the border. I would probably take damage and die, right? That'd not be good. Here's an example of those canals I love cruising around through. This one's back in a corner. And again, I'm just scouting out different islands here. I love kind of zooming through these, I guess these are probably rivers that were heightened. Ooh, that's a cool mountain. That's a cool landmark mountain. Oh, like check this out. This is a really cool spot here, and it's pretty treacherous because if you hit those waterfalls, your boat will sink. But like you can't make it through there, but you can definitely zoom around through and under these archways. Ah, some of these canals and locations are awesome. Some of these locations are really cool. I found one where I think I might end up building my my pirate base. It's actually not a pirate base. It's going to be a treasure hunter's base. I'm not a pirate. I don't steal from people or I don't wreck other ships, but I hunt for treasure. Look at this. Like these big towers right on the edge of the world border. This is a really cool looking cove here. Wow. Nice. Oh, here's another one. This one's even better. Look at the big waterfall hanging down from those rocks. And the only way to get into this bay is to go around this way. And then you get this sort of secret little cove in here, but you got that big overhang up ahead. Oh, this one's another really cool one. Here's a spot where you could build a fort in the right-hand side of the wall with a lookout tower. That's really beautiful. Look at that. Oh, shoot. I see something up ahead that's going to cause me some issues. I'm not sure why it hasn't already. Perhaps somebody has already taken out the Elder Guardian? I am quite surprised. Oh, never mind. They didn't. Okay. Here's our mesa. And on the right is what little jungle we have, I believe. I haven't seen a jungle anywhere else. So those jungle saplings are actually going to be pretty rare, although we have taken some back to spawn already. Here's something I definitely wasn't expecting. We've got a tiny little iceberg. As you can see, some red sand there, the mesa off to the left. And this must be frozen ocean biome. So if anybody wants to make an ice farm, an ice collector, this seems like a nice little spot to do that, and you probably just saw the coordinates on my screen. There's another nice spot for a base right up there. You've got some natural lava and waterfalls, sort of some natural protection on either side. And then if you go off this way, let's see if we can see it from over here. There's a really cool land formation. Can't see it yet. Look at this natural arch up there. That's really pretty. It's like given the OK sign. I would call this OK Mountain. There we go. There's the good angle. You can see the face that would make a good base with the OK Mountain right up above to the left. And this is at these coordinates. Ooh, now check this out. This is also cool. There's a village here. It looks like it's mostly in the world border, but partially out of the world border. Oh, this is really cool. This is really cool. Now, this is like a Venice area. And there's a villager here. Can a villager go? Oh, look at this. This is totally like Venice. There's villagers in the water. Can a villager get in the boat? Can I rescue one of these villagers? Oh, this is really cool. There's the coordinates. Somebody could definitely build their base here. Oh, this is awesome. I think they're stuck on either side of the world border. Is that it? Can I get you in my boat? What are you? Oh, I would love a librarian. No, they can go through the world border. They can go through the world border. So, you know what we need to do? We need to make this the librarian's house. Hey, librarian, can I convince you to go in there? Oh, I'd love for you to get in my boat. Will you get in my boat? Let's push it towards him and see. I'm not sure if he will. Oh! I caught a librarian. Oh my gosh. Aha! Oh my gosh, he's laughing. Look at him. Look at that librarian. You're mine. I love it. Oh, can I trade with you while you're in my boat? I can. Oh, that's awesome. And what are you? You're a farmer. Oh, you're good for emeralds. I need another boat. I need another boat quickly. Oh, this is awesome.